Say what's up to the camera, JC. It's been a minute.
What's up, Dab Rig? Been missing y'all. 1:30.
We own all rights to this music.
Sure.
Those who need to know.
Sure, it's fucked up.
What's up? Dad, Rick.
I tied that lace. I tied them shoes. Woo!
As you can see, we doing what we do best, man. It's been a minute since we seen y'all. We missed y'all. I hope y'all missed us as much as we missed y'all, man. This pandemic, this whole shit has been crazy. It's been crazy out this world.
Yeah. Pandemic, bills, traffic, all crazy. There's maniacs on the road there, y'all. Y'all need to slow it down.
Maniacs on the road, man. I mean, the worst thing, even worse than these maniac drivers is the bunk weed that's been going around the valley.
Right. And then they're trying to lower the prices back to what they should have been before recreational screwed it up.
Now, we know what this is. You lowering the prices because the THC levels is low, and y'all haven't even cured that weed. Like, we know what dispensaries it is.
Well, not even just that, but they got all the good shit in the back. They're trying to make us buy all this garbage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know harvest season just ended. Where's that at? I know where it's at. That's the shit back there that nobody's buying because it's $300 an ounce right now.
Well, 300 an ounce.
Sounds like gas prices.
It's worse. The thing is, if you're gonna do it for 300 an ounce, I need some weed that's gonna pack a punch. Okay?
Yeah. Nah, the purple herbal, even the Ice Cube shit, I'll pay the ounce prices for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even a little more than 300. I know that purple herbal was like what, almost 500 or more.
It's. I don't care what it is because it's not in my range, and I'm not paying for it. And I'm sure all my viewers can vouch to that. 500. Come on now. I mean, when I get to that point, when I start balling and shit, we can do that. But right now, we balling on a budget. We the dab rig again. The dab rig. We back here. We back at it.
The dab rig, the ball rig, the budget rig, the grind rig. The niggas on the grind.
Niggas on the grind. Never off the grind. Entertainment. We appreciate everybody who's been following, who's been keeping up to date with everything, man. As you can hear that song back there in the background, that was JC's latest single, Sharpening Blades. You know, we're gonna get a little bit into that.
Rewind the video. Shazam it.
But for right now, we're gonna start off and just talk about how much we miss y'all, man. I mean, we missed y'all. We miss chopping it up with y'all. We miss smoking with y'all. So first of all, we want to know what y'all smoking on. Of course, we are still doing the reviews. Right now, what is we smoking on right now? What is this bud we got? What you got?
I got some jet fuel gelato. That's what they call it.
Ooh.
It don't have any CBD in there, but it's pretty high THC content. It's 25.
What did Snoop Dogg say?
Was going around like him, like he told us, we getting some of the Bunkalicious these days. It's pretty good because some of this shit's going down like for 8%, testing 8% THC, and they got the nerve to be like, yeah, here you go, it's good, you'll love it.
Y'all see how I'm looking at the camera? 8%. Fuck is that shit? That right there, that's Reggie shit.
Right. Well, you ask somebody for some sativa and they give you 8%, and you're like, yeah, this sativa. Like, you damn right, I'm not even gonna fucking feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's like water. And nowadays, in this right here, this is cookies and cream I got. You know what I'm saying? I believe I picked this up from Organics, Arizona Organics. Shout out to Arizona Organics dispensaries. You know, they have a number of concentrates for affordable prices, and they concentrates ain't that bad either. It just depends on what you're looking for. You know, they got the high price stuff. I've had the high price stuff. I've had the discount stuff. It's the brand that floats my boat. I mean, lately I'm a sugar wax guy. I love the taste and I love the smoothness of it, but I also like I like something that's gonna hit. That's why I fuck with Shatter. Today we on some sugar wax, and I'm trying to remember what the name of this sugar wax is that we got here. Let me see if we got the name of it around here.
You know what? You told me, and I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, as a matter of fact, this is Dutch Treat. Dutch Treat. It's tested around 74% THC. And I picked this up from Curaleaf, I believe, a Curaleaf up north. Dutch Treat. Shout out to Curaleaf. You know, they got the stocks and all that good shit, you know.
I want to shout out to Nirvana, actually, which is where I picked up the Jet Fuel Gelato. I've been frequenting there a lot lately. They've been having, on that one. They've been having the pretty good deals lately.
That's switch.
Like Nando said, there's been something going around lately with the bud. It's only so-so, unless you want to break banks, which we're not interested in. We got bigger, better things we're trying to put our money on. Like getting back to you guys, our fans, you know, sprucing up the dab rig, making it better.
But there is, not to cut you off, big bro.
Gotcha.
There is some shit we are going to share with y'all, and we're going to get giggly with y'all, because we ain't fucking around on this dab rig episode. I want to give a big shout out to Debbie's and Mojave Reserve. This here is Gorilla Glue number 5. That's right, number 5. It ain't number 4, it's number 5. This is testing at about 26% THC. Let's smack it.
Yikes.
Now, what you want to do? Okay. A lot of people do a debate. I got Dutches. I've lately been on Dutches, but we was raised on these. I always go back to these.
Honestly, we was raised on Phillies, but the problem is Philly got into the cigarillo game too late. They stuck with those gigantic bat cigars that you have to stick a whole fucking 20 ounce in to smoke when everybody else was getting into the cigarillos. So sweets became the new Phillies, at least to us. So, you know,
perfecto for all my late 90s, early 2000s niggas.
Well, after Mystical came out, if you wanted to get fancy, it was an Optimo.
Optimo,
yeah,
you fat ass Optimo, that nigga hold it.
They get you in them Optimos, you know what I mean? That's how you need.
What up, Rico? Shout out to Rico. You know what I'm saying? N.O.T.G Entertainment, it's N.O.T.G family. We got to get Rico on the show soon. We got some music out there from Rico as well. Hustling, Pocket Full of Money, VIP. Make sure you download that, add that to your playlist, to all your digital platforms, man. Shout out to my nigga Rico, and shout out to N.O.T.G family, Sick Vibe Productions. Shout out to DJ Omni. We got a lot of newcomers that's on the team for N.O.T.G Entertainment. JC's.
Yeah, we got pretty much a lot of old music coming. Like Nando said, we're really gonna save the whole shebang of it toward the end. You know, let you guys know what we got coming up. But I'm working on some music, getting back into doing some shows. Nando's working on a little documentary, not only of his own, but the whole N.O.T.G family. Just kind of show you what we've been up to. Pretty much a lot of it what we've been doing behind the scenes for the dab rig. Some of the stuff we got coming up. We got some guests coming up. Some interviews real soon. I think next episode we're gonna start interviews with different people. Our first interview is DJ, I believe.
DJ Omni. We will have DJ Omni. Shout out to my dude Thaxton. He's gonna be our first guest. After that, we will be taking bookings. Of course, please inbox N.O.T.G. You can inbox
like and subscribe. Just don't be flying to the DMs.
Exactly. Like and subscribe, but we want you to like the Dab Rig page on Facebook. Please message us. Message us if you're interested in the interview for bookings. You can message Nando, N.O.T.G Entertainment Cooper. You can message
JC's at NOTG gmail.com. Or you can find me on Facebook at Julius Cooper. And you can find me on TikTok at Merdiculous. You can also find me on YouTube at Merdiculous, where you can see my gaming and music, you know what I'm saying? So
the plug-in.
Yeah, we out there doing stuff, doing things. So many activities.
And I am sipping on a little red wine. Y'all gotta excuse me, you know, I see it's coming from my core.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna do this, and right now we gonna start it off with this Dutch treat. JC, something like
LL Logan.
LL Logan. What's up, nephew? What's up, nephew? You got that butane?
You send it over here. Let me get that for you.
No, got it?
No, it's over here.
All right. So we got this right here. We're gonna go ahead and take the first dab. Okay? We're gonna start off with a dab before we roll up another blunt. And then we're gonna start off with the first segment of the day. JC, do you remember what the first segment of the day is we got going
I
on?
do not. That was before the blunt.
Oh, that was before the blunt. Okay, so I got our first segment. The first segment of the day is, man, we're gonna get into a little bit of the media. Social media seems to be the topic here. Let me go ahead and light my brother JC's up here. See if we make sure my music didn't turn off here.
That's somebody you dab. Wow. Woo. Y'all have to bear with me getting ready for this.
This right here, and don't forget this the top tick, keep the top.
Oh, yeah.
And once you drop that in there, go ahead and put that on. You know what I'm saying?
And if y'all digging them tunes in the background, just give us a shout out. We'll let you know what's playing at the time. We own the rights to this music, so nobody's tripping.
YouTube, please, yes. No tripping YouTube.
Yes, YouTube.
If you want to know what the music is, Shazam it. Grab your Shazam it.
Everybody.
Yes,
calm down.
It's on all digital platforms. This is off of Better Late Than Never. This is my latest project I dropped, my latest EP. My latest single, Light It Up, which is out now on all digital platforms, is out now as well. Sharpening Blades out now.
Sharpening Blades
Hustling out now. You know, we getting catalog for y'all.
Yeah, Pete also
a little
out
bit there. Go ahead and drop that on in there, and we'll put you on the top, and just you gonna have to, you know, kind of give it some, let that thing to make that thing spin. So yeah, get it spinning, get it spinning, get it spinning. It's still coming. Still coming.
See that.
So the first segment we're gonna get into while JC's takes the dab here of the Dutch Street is we are going to talk about a little bit of the media we got going on. I've seen some crazy stuff on the media right now. I want to talk about, man, shout out to the Amazon worker who had the girl coming out the back of the truck. We're going to talk about him, man. If you need to tap in with us, man, so we can get you on the Zoom call, tap in with us because we feel for you. At the end of the day, man, y'all drive around and watching y'all all the time, man. But like, man, you need to get your rocks off, bro.
We feel for them on one end, cause like, of course, like, yeah, everybody wants to get it in where they can get it in. But like you say all the time, famously, only you can prevent forest fires.
That's true.
If he liked his job, don't do that.
I don't think his job was more important than the N.O.T.G.
Apparently not, because booty
I'ma quit.
was more important than work.
It was.
Yeah, that man was, he was doing too much. He was doing too much, and then you expect not to get fired. That's messed up. But
well, at the end of the day, nowadays, that just goes to show
that he needs to get his porno break out there.
Well, it goes to show because the camera that caught him was a Big Brother camera. This is a street camera, a street view camera. Just like overseas in the UK, you can't hide from the bullshit you're doing no more.
No, you know what you can see? There's a whole lot. So I've been learning something besides just seeing memes and shit on TikTok. And a lot of regular niggas just sat around and figured out how to get access to these Big Brother cameras, and they just sit around and watch them all fucking day.
Now, to those who got access to these Big Brother cameras, tap in with us. Because we need access, and we want to know who's being watched when you watching us. Because I'll play that shit.
Yeah, don't be watching it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, just let us know. We can come to an agreement.
But you're right about that. A lot of these hackers nowadays, they tap into the.
Yeah, they're just sitting around watching this shit, just like it's fun, or they get a hold of this footage that they ain't supposed to have, and then they'll leak it like it's a joke, and it's like, oh man, how did they see this? Look at this. Like, the police ain't releasing that shit. They don't have time for that. The government ain't just sitting out there just like, oh, look at this car floating in the air. These hackers going and finding this CCTV footage and putting it out there.
I will say this, you know what I'm saying, is that if I had access to it, if I was working for the city and I saw y'all doing that shit, I'd sell the video to TikTok. I'm sure I'd make more money selling the video to TikTok than my job.
Oh Yeah. If you had, everybody, if anybody had access to it, they're gonna go watch it and then they're gonna share it. You know what I mean? Even if you don't put it on TikTok, you're gonna share it to somebody else. You're gonna put it on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube. It's gonna get out there. Like this video I was watching the other day. It messed up, you know. Unfortunately, rest in peace to the tragedy that was in the video. But you know, these dudes, everybody know you don't take shelter under a tree when it's fucking raining.
Who did that?
The video I sent you the other day, the 4 dudes standing under this tree because it was raining and fucking lightning struck the hell out that shit.
And again, only you can prevent forest fires and lightning strikes. I mean, y'all sat under the tree together. That's no different than like if you in Call of Duty and y'all all camping in the building together and y'all get murked together.
Point from that video is though, it was gotten on CCTV footage that some dude just picked off. I think he got it from a news website and decided to use it for his own purposes in video enjoyment.
Video enjoyment.
That's what made a TikTok with it.
Oh, we see now. We see.
Yeah.
Like we see. Okay. Now, we know everybody's trying to make $1. $1 is what everybody's trying to make. So I can't say.
Guess it's gotta be at others' expense.
Shout out to Roxy and New Vibe Performance. I also want to give a shout out to New Vibe Performance. Tap in with us and tap in with at New Vibe Performance on Instagram. For anybody, for any of your choreography needs, any of your choreographic needs, any dance sessions, just tap in with New Vibe. They have a lot of different programs that are there in place for anybody who's trying to get fit, everybody who's trying to stay in shape. Not only that, the main thing is anybody who's trying to look good on that dance floor. Now, if you're trying to look good on that dance floor, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's you twerking it, whether you looking good, whether you're trying to move your body like a snake mouth, all that shit, you tap in with New Vibe Performance.
Or just
tap in and get slapped in.
You get hooked up at the club. Like you can't go in the club trying to get whatever it is you prefer. With
Yes, you go in there just sitting around looking like a bag of C&A sugar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about cock button head.
Yeah.
I'm talking about pure cane sugar.
Yeah, looking like a chicken picking up feed. That's not dancing.
Shit. But we about to get into this Gorilla Glue 5 while we taking a dab. Okay, this is 74%. We on the Dutch Street. How you feel about this Dutch Street? I can say I got a little giggly.
It definitely got me giggly, a little smooth. I can feel the heaviness right up in cheer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's giving me one of these, and I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Taste wise, it tastes like weed, which is one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? You get those ones, they taste citrusy. Some of them try to have flavors and shit. This one tasted like, you know, just good dro.
Okay.
And I kind of like that, especially out of when you're going with the wax or the concentrates or something. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be looking a little sus. I mean, I like crystals and all that other stuff, but it looks sus. Sometimes I have to remind myself this is weed.
Yeah. Yeah, with our upbringing, man, and living in Oklahoma and Lawton and living out there, man, yeah, you gotta be too careful, you know what I'm saying? It's you can't be too careful. You never know, because I mean they say it's crystals, but I mean I've never known weed to be white.
Yeah.
Or kind of like the color of butter. You know, we know how that.
But I know
white
another kind of crystal that's that color, or another type of rock that's off yellow. That
we're not even going to mention on this show, because we are the dab rig.
Yeah.
We are about natural concentrates. You know what I'm saying? We not about that bullshit.
Anything that God put on this earth without human intervention is good for consumption.
we may, anybody, I mean, we may talk about psychedelics once we get to that point. But right now we on the dab rig and we dabbing, and I appreciate everybody tapping in with us. We want to thank everybody who's still here with us through the COVID pandemic. But we're gonna move on to the next segment, and that's the Queen of Brooklyn, R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the Queen of Brooklyn. Also, what's his name?
What was the boy? Was it the dude?
It was the guy from Paid in Full.
Alpo, R.I.P.
I
Alpo.
don't know why I kept thinking.
Okay, I'm gonna speak on that. And and then feel free to leave your whatever you feel in the comments. Feel however you feel about this. But
I don't want to feed
Alpo,
rumors on the Queen of Brooklyn. No, we just want to say R.I.P. to her. It's a sad situation. I know she was a content creator. With the Brats and Nicki Minaj and all that.
I'm gonna speak on that because I heard she fell out the window on some freak shit.
I heard she didn't fall, so that's why I didn't
They
want to start
fell.
rumors.
29.
Yeah.
She fell. R.I.P. to her and her family. Shout out to her. I'm not even gonna go into that because that's a sad situation and it's under investigation.
Tequila banged her own head through that window too.
I think Tequila banged a lot of shit through the window.
Yeah, she did, but maybe not her own head.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, Tequila.
But yeah,
is she still alive?
Yeah. No,
I heard she died on some like conspiracy shit. I heard she's still alive.
No, she quit talking is what it was.
Oh,
she had a scare like Martin. She went crazy and quit.
And Martin is on HBO Max, coming to HBO Max. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he went crazy and quit talking.
Yeah, when they get quiet, they get their show back. Shout out to Nick Cannon. I love me some Nick Cannon, man, but damn, man, it's like when you was coming 100 with everything, it's like they started coming at you.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, he all like, yes, massa. And now he got a new show, he got a new scarf.
Well, you can't blame that all on them. You got to blame that on us too, because we don't want to take Nick Cannon seriously. We didn't want to sit there and back that man up.
He got a new, yes, the community didn't back him up. They sat there and they was gonna let him fall through the pitfalls. And he still, but I give him credit for still pushing Dr. Seaweed's documentary. Shout out to Nick Cannon for that, because that's natural shit. And that shit works, man. I mean, anybody that ain't doing the turmeric, the sea moss, the ashwagandha, man, tap into that, man. Do your own research. I'm not no motherfucking doctor, and I'm not your FDA informant. So I'm gonna tell you to do your own research right there.
Yeah,
go do your own shit, man.
We can all agree on one thing: Nick Cannon's hilarious. Okay, so check that out.
But speaking on Alpo, I want to speak on Alpo's death, because I mean, R.I.P. to Alpo as well and his family. And people may feel how they feel about that, but I mean, I don't know the whole situation. I just know from what I seen in the movie Paid in Full. And he snitched. You snitched.
It was tattling.
You snitched. At the end of the day, you snitched. And where I come from,
in other events,
snitched.
there was people. He off people that other people wanted revenge from. He had some tickets on his head that I guess he thought 25 years was gonna pay for it. Paid in Full was not quite it. Maybe IOU would have been a better name.
And this ain't Dumb and Dumber.
You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
pay nobody.
He obviously wasn't paid in full.
This here is just as good as money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Somebody like, hey, you forgot to cash one more check, homie.
Okay, but my thing is this. I mean, my main thing is this. I feel like even though he snitched, snitches get stitches. This man, he did whatever he did. It's been televised, At the end of the day, one thing that I tell people is that just like John Gotti, just like The Sopranos, just like all your Sammy the Bulls, the people like that. This is a part of American history. Our black culture is a part of American history as well. Whether it's the gangster movies, Frank Lucas, whatever it's about, it's a part of black history. So Alpo was a part of black history, in my opinion. This is just my theory. And they offed him. They took the time to off this man, but we still got 6 by 9
I watch Little Rascals and they talk about what happens to people who tattle.
Little Rascals even tells you that.
Yeah,
but we got 6 by 9 running around infiltrating hoods, still being able to be alive. Now, I'm not wishing nothing on nobody, but at the same time, you take out a man of history, a man who is a part of history, and you let a troll run around here and play his part in Willow.
Right.
I mean,
right.
You feel me? I mean, wasn't Willow about a troll?
Yeah, it was, and he's doing it. And everybody, you're right. We just letting them. Well, not we. I don't think I've ever listened to a single one of his songs. I don't like a lot of new music, but I think
I never heard of his music.
Yeah,
and I'm not, and at this point,
everybody
I
at least hear one of their fucking songs. But I think I have successfully avoided hearing, with exception for the tidbits of shit that people put on TikTok. But I successfully avoided actually listening to one of those mind-numbing songs.
Yeah, I tried not to, man, but it's a lot of Ducats. We not gonna date them. But I mean, it's a lot of cats that the OGs. I want to give a shout out to the OGs. Zero's still doing his thing.
Zero's still doing his thing. Ludacris and Big Boy need to quit fucking teasing me. I don't want no Jif commercials. Or what is that shit that
Ludacris, he's promoting his daughter's thing. Shout out to Ludacris. He got his Karma's World with his daughter on Netflix now. Y'all check that out.
I want the tracks.
We want tracks. And that's exactly what we want. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out the Alpo segment like this, man. I mean, RIP to Alpo. He is a part of American history. Yeah, he snitched, he ratted. Frank Lucas ratted. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
regardless of whatever they hit him for, you don't wish death on nobody, but like we said, if y'all gonna play by street rules is street rules. Fair is fair. And
everybody these rules needs to apply to all parties.
If we was told not to go into the room and somebody went in the room, we all gotta whoop them. Fair is fair. You know what I'm saying? So
no cookies for nobody.
No. Nobody.
None of us. So we gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. You know, what was we talking about next? Wasn't it something about Dave Chappelle? What was going on with Dave Chappelle?
They don't like him no more. I don't know.
I love Dave Chappelle.
I enjoy him greatly.
I love Dave Chappelle's new special on Netflix.
Like what did Dave Chappelle say? He's a funny motherfucker. Or Jim Carrey said it.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I watched the special more than once.
I didn't see the special yet. I've been waiting to see it.
Well, I'm not gonna give you no spoilers, but I'm gonna say this right here, in my opinion, and I'm sure a few others that I've spoken to, you know, whatever LGBT community, shout out to everybody out there, or you know, everybody that's diverse. I got friends that's diverse, friends that's, you know, gay, friends that's bi, that do whatever they want to do, and that's their prerogative. But at the end of the day, I have friends that's watched it, and people that I've known have not been offended. They've not been offended by it. There's nothing offensive in it. He speaks his opinion on a situation or a circumstance regarding the baby, and it's kind of blown out of proportion. So, the cancel culture, cut this bullshit out, man. Cut this bullshit out.
I put this special off for a few reasons, and then the controversy was kind of one of them too. But like, when it comes to it's delicious. When it comes to it's real woody. When it comes to the Dave Chappelle special, like I didn't watch it for several reasons, you know what I mean? The controversy being one of them, but at the same time, when I listened to all his other specials, and from the few leaks I have heard of what it was, it sounds like it was Dave Chappelle being Dave Chappelle, only doing what Dave Chappelle does, getting better each time. So maybe his jokes bit more this time. I don't know. Maybe y'all needed somebody to pick on, and y'all been waiting for this fight. Because actually, like how Dave Chappelle always predicts shit in his comedy specials, he predicted this fight in his last comedy special, the one before this one. Because I did see that one. Yeah. And he said y'all was going to come after him for this fucking reason.
Yeah. We all know that everybody's entitled.
You know what I'm saying? We don't discriminate. We all got to come together.
Man, togetherness It's featherness, or whatever that means. But at the same time, it's like,
I mean,
you know,
watching the craft lately. You know what I'm saying? That light as a feather, stiff as a board.
yeah, the Dave Chappelle cancel, I feel, is not necessary. That's not something that I even condone. No. I don't condone canceling nobody because in my opinion, you can't cancel something you have not
necessary.
created.
Who else did they cancel this week? It was something more ridiculous than Dave Chappelle.
They had the nerve to say Michael Myers is homophobic. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna go into that. That's just ridiculous. Charlemagne said it was ridiculous. Shout out to Charlemagne.
I'm just gonna say this.
This is bullshit.
He's not a real fucking person.
He gonna stab your ass.
He's not real.
Quit running. Quit running. Get stabbed.
So, okay, so Santa Claus is selfish because he don't give presents to poor kids. Is Santa Claus racist? Do we need to go hunt Santa Claus down and whoop his racist ass, even though he's not real? You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I want my ghetto children to have motherfucking PS5s and shit too. Nigga, shit. That's another reason. It's all about getting
Santa should be real so he can like blacks. I mean, that don't make no fucking sense. It's like, why are you picking fights with mythical creatures?
That's pretty much what that is right there.
Like, I ain't never seen black people ride dragons. That's racist. So, I mean, I'm gonna need these mythical creatures to come answer for these. Oh yeah, we want to be on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that nigga trying to get buzzed.
Man, he gonna get me as buzzed already. But I'm gonna tell you one thing right here, man. Is the dad rig is back in effect. We appreciate everybody coming back, tapping in. This is just a rough draft of what we got coming that's gonna be edited and uploaded to YouTube. So if you really wanna tap in with the dad rig, if you really wanna be a part of the dad rig, if you really wanna coincide with us, you wanna be on the show, you wanna be a guest, you wanna participate in what we got, you wanna donate to the show to of course help the cause, to help build us to keep creating content for you all. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely tap in and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the main thing. That will be across the screen here. And, we're going to move on to the next segment, which I want to get into, like, my latest shows. I don't watch TV, but I just started watching TV again. Me and my wife, we got into a few shows. And one of the shows, of course, I'm sure everybody's been getting into is BMF.
Man.
And what's up with this nigga that just got out of jail? Why that nigga tripping?
I will say one thing. And I know, because I like BMF. I love the show. Don't get me wrong. But it kind of gives me New Jersey Drive vibes on nobody necessarily being 100% convincing of their role except one dude. That dirty cop.
No.
That nigga.
No, that motherfucker with them black Air Force Ones, and everybody know who got black Air Force One energy on that show. That's that nigga that just got out of jail. That nigga said, basically he said, look, she said that ain't your baby. He said, nah, this my family. He made, you know what I'm saying? He made it his family, boy. He called that shit. You know what I'm saying? That he said, we don't need Maury for this.
Right.
Shit.
No,
That nigga crazy. Serious too, boy.
That nigga crazy.
He ready for action. And that's the thing, boy. I want to see what's going to happen next. I'm not going to spoil no shows and give no spoilers for nobody who hasn't gotten to the show. If you haven't, tap into that show. BMF is, boy. And them cats, they teenagers. They teenagers in the show.
Yeah, it is. BMF got me. I actually went back and I made me go back and watch Power. I know I'm late on that. But
Power is a shit. I like Power.
It was. I don't know what's going on with book 2. Don't get me wrong. I haven't watched Kanan, so anybody watch it, don't give me shit. I haven't seen
y'all
book 3.
Act like y'all didn't hear Ghost scream like that when old girl got shot.
It was more the look on his face.
Nah, you don't scream like that. I don't care the circumstances. That cat, he screamed when Angela got busted on by Tommy. When he dumped on her,
he tried to go
that scream. Y'all go back and watch that. Watch that scream by those.
Was going Super Saiyan.
I had to rewind it a couple times, and I swear I was on the floor laughing. It was a good laugh.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna project some. I was like, did this just turn supernatural? I thought he was gonna project some energy in Tommy. But I'm sorry, I'm not enjoying book 2. I'm not.
Book 2?
I am not.
Oh, Tariq.
I'm not buying it.
Man, where's my motherfucking belt, man? Where's Mr. Leather?
Yeah, I'm not
when
buying
you need
it.
him.
And then how everybody trying to put him over like this is wrestling. Tommy gonna try to get that nigga a push. Yeah, come on, man. Like come on. He went toe to toe with Tommy in his finale.
Okay, we just gonna skip talking about book 2. Cause Tariq, I'm gonna watch book 2 season 2 because I love Power. But at the same time, Tariq, man, you a little ungrateful nigga, man. Let me be growing up in the suburbs, go to prep school and all that shit. You mad at your dad because you found out he a hustler and he hustled to get y'all that shit. I'm like, I'm like,
yeah. How dare you do what you gotta do to make us rich? Little nigga, fuck off.
Man, if fuck them kids was a motherfucking necklace, shit, I would get it and sport that shit just
I need the
for
necklace
Tariq.
and the shirt and the kicks.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck little Tariq. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, Tariq, man, we gonna take another dash while we talk about a little bit more this second because we gonna skip talking about book 2. Another show that I'm into that I've started watching is Hightown on Stars. Now it's a little weird. It's a little different. I ain't gonna go too much. I ain't gonna spoil it because I know you haven't watched.
Right, I haven't seen it, but it looks interesting. I've been seeing it, the commercials. Like each time I see the commercial, it shows me something new. I think it's something I probably enjoy and I'm gonna check out. Got you.
But whatever they doing on that show, I'm gonna let y'all tap in to Hightown. Hightown is a different type of show. It's very interesting. It's got me hooked. It's got excellent dialogue. No, it's got excellent dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Tap into the show if you like, street shit. You like crazy shit. Watch Hightown. But I mean, Hills. That's my show.
Hills is my show. I'm only about halfway through the content that's out, and I know the finale's coming up, but it's my show. I quit watching it, so I have to save it up and binge on it. But it's a pretty good show. Like growing up in the wrestling world, and kind of like our parents exposing us to Santa Claus early. We got exposed to what wrestling was early, so we just got to enjoy it for what it was, entertainment. So we weren't the kids who cried in school when you told us wrestling's fake.
Probably got clothesline.
Yeah, because you in my business.
That shit feel. But at the end of the day, wrestling was always something that was something that we bonded with the pops with.
Yeah, it was a pastime.
So wrestling is something that's dear to us. However, WWE, I don't know what the hell y'all doing. AEW, y'all niggas doing it right. Y'all reminding me of some old school WCW. And as you can see, that's the Dutch tree, 74%. 74%, I believe. Woo! Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Ric Flair. I want to go into. They canceling Ric Flair.
They are. They are.
Because of I want to say this right here. I don't condone none of that behavior Ric Flair has been doing.
He needs
the helicopter. This is the new move. I'm gonna have to. From what I remember, I've heard of the Johnson Ball swing from Friday.
He would have if he wanted to get that information out there to us. He should have did like everybody else to put out a sex tape.
Well, the information has been out since the 2000s early. If you're a wrestling fan,
the helicopter,
it's been out.
The helicopter information. That's
Look, I've heard of that before in tabloids from wrestling. That's how Ric Flair get down. But my thing is like this. If you was going to reprimand that man, you should have did it way back in the day. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to speak on it after that. I don't condone anything nobody's doing. I don't condone Ric Flair's behavior. You don't helicopter girls. Mm-hmm. And you don't put them in a corner. And you don't sexually assault females, man. I got daughters and shit like that. So I don't condone shit like that. And Ric Flair, I hate the fact that they canceling you, bro. But man, I grew up, he was like an icon, wrestling icon, you know what I'm saying?
I've been watching the Ultimate cancellation lately.
Yeah.
I've been into that American Crime Story ever since Cuba Gooding Jr. killed that OJ role.
He killed that role.
He fucking killed it.
He knocked it out
and
the park.
The John Gotti one was good too. What was that? I think that was Selma Hayek in there. She killed his role.
Was that with John Travolta's Gotti?
No, it wasn't somebody. It was somebody. Whoever that was playing his sister destroyed that role. No, not John Gotti. I'm not his motherfucker. Versace, the nigga checking the mail. The Versace crime stories. That shit was cold. I was on that shit. But this new one, that Monica Lewinsky shit, man, that I will say, there's only one episode I'm not buying. I'm not gonna spoil the episode. I would just say it's Hillary centric.
What is that Monica Lewinsky shit on?
It's on FX.
It's on FX.
Yeah, it's on FX. I think it should be coming to Hulu because you know how FX and Hulu is embedded.
The actor playing Monica Lewinsky got them cheeks.
Like, she don't look just like Monica Lewinsky, but she is Monica Lewinsky type. Like watching her, you believe she's Monica Lewinsky.
She look like she'd get under the desk.
Yeah. And now the true villain and the true star of that show is that bitch that turned her in, and she played by that broad that's always on the American Horror Stories, and that broad killed every role. She's just a fucking great actress, but man, she make you you want to choke the shit out of her. Like
damn, that's fucked up.
Like okay, yeah, Monica and Bill was doing what they was doing, but they was minding their own business. This monster got all this shit started, fucked off the whole country.
Okay.
Because she was feeling that she wasn't being appreciated.
Wow.
Cause and
this is the Monica Lewinsky on FX.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, nigga, that's a good story.
Okay.
Well, all them American crime stories, like I said, the OJ one. If you ain't seen the OJ one, you slipping. And then
I'm gonna have to take a look at the OJ one. I have been slipping because I have not looked at the OJ one.
The OJ, the Versace.
I still gotta watch the last episode. I didn't watch the last episode of BMF. I'm slipping on that too. I gotta get, like I said, I'm just getting back into watching TV. So these are some of the shows I'm watching. These are some of the shows we watching. Tap in.
Pretty much
watching with us.
Watching these TVs, what we've been up to. Hit us up. Like you said, tap in once you subscribe on any of our platforms, you know what I mean? Or if you're watching this live on the Facebooks or the Instagrams and you already subscribed, hit us up. Let us know what you're watching. If you get news or something like that you want us to talk about or think we should know about, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We do our best to do what we need to do, but right now we're still working mans. So,
we is working mans, we working the 9 to 5s, we never off the grind, and that's what we're doing. So again, we appreciate everybody tapping in with us, but before we check out of here, we want to get this Dutch treat. This is the dab of the day. This is sugar wax, consistency, Dutch treat. What would you get at out of a 1 to 10?
Dabs, that, I say, maybe an 8.
I give it an 8. I'm down with an 8. I'm comfortable with an 8.
Yeah, I give it an 8.
It's 74%, man. We got this from Pure Leaf. It's we're gonna get something else a little different from somewhere else. Maybe we'll get some shatter next week. We'll go to shatter consistency next week. Or next series, next episode that y'all see.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some of that questionable crystal.
The crystals, I've tried the crystals before, and those are okay because we do CBD. Tap into the Urban Azalea, www.theurbanazalea.com, at New Vibe Performance for Roxanne, and of course your choreography needs, at
JC's NOTG at gmail.com. And you can also find me at Merdiculous on TikTok and YouTube.
You can follow me on TikTok at Mr. N.O.T.G.
And don't forget to look out for upcoming tracks from me and Fernando and other upcoming content. I know I'm dropping 2 tracks. I will leak the titles, Booty Keep Haunting Me, and Big Unruly Mob. You need to look out for those tracks. You know what I'm saying? Because they are just how they sound. Both of them are just how they sound.
Big Unruly Mob and the Booty Keep Haunting Me coming up next from JC's. And, of course, Light It Up. That's out on all digital platforms. Right now, we got the video up right now on YouTube, right now on the YouTube channel. Tap in, let's run them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So, whether it's a donation, whether it's a like, whether it's a share, whether it's a follow, whether it's a subscription, subscribe. Just subscribe. We appreciate all the support.
Anything you can do. We want to appreciate everybody who has been subscribing and has subscribed to us since day one. Those who have stayed strong during the absence, we really appreciate it. We hope some of the things we do and we're gonna do in the future is worth the wait, and let's grow from here. Let's get this done. Let's get this weed.
That is what it is. So of course, make sure you following everybody. Make sure you following us on Spotify, all your mobile platforms. My Instagram at Mr. _NOTG 84. Make sure you follow me on the Facebook, the Dab Rig, at the Dab Rig Podcast on Instagram. And until next time, man, this is just us bringing it back, revamping with y'all, retapping in with y'all, and we appreciate y'all retapping in with us and sticking with us through the construction period. You know what I'm saying? But we back and we stronger than ever. We need y'all to hit them subscriptions, run it up, share it with your friends, and tap in.
Sure.